Dear participants at the annual Congress of the International Institute of Public Finance, dear organizers of this important event, now held for the 77th time, I wish you all a happy and fruitful meeting of minds. Of course, I wish that I could be welcoming you in person here in Iceland, but you all know why that was not deemed feasible. Instead of meeting each other face to face, we rely on technology to continue the ancient basis of human progress: the exchange of knowledge, the exchange of ideas, the exchange of plans for the future. For me personally, it's an honor to address a meeting of experts of this kind. Well, I guess we must also admit that nowadays experts are not applauded universally and unconditionally. A few years ago, one politician from another island state famously remarked that his country had had enough of experts. Yes, it is true that experts in this field or that are not infallible. They do not hold one undisputed truth. But what are they then? What do they hold? How can they improve society? Or let's rather say we. It just so happens that I can claim to be an expert. I hold a doctoral degree in history and I used to work in academia. I loved my work. Don't get me wrong, I still do. But in my previous position, I gathered knowledge about the past. I wrote books and papers. I recounted facts and described why things happened the way they did. But did I know it all? In recent decades, many colleagues in my beloved professional field entered the postmodern world, casting doubt on previous contentions, casting doubt on our capability to describe what really happened in the past. Furthermore, in the field of history, we have debated if the profession has become too detached from the general public. Are we historians increasingly just writing for ourselves in academic papers, talking to ourselves at academic conferences, online or in person? At the same time, non-professionals produce different and more popular works of historical nature, movies and TV series, books aimed for the general public, books that people actually read. Of course, I am offering you a simplified overview of important and ongoing debates, but the fact is, and I use that word intentionally, the fact is that gradually we historians have lost our previous power as providers of truth about the past for society as a whole, the ones who know the past much better than others. Have you experienced the same, dear friends from another profession? Trust me, I'm an economist. How did that sound, for instance, after the banking crisis of 2008? A crisis that hit us here in Iceland proportionally and politically worse than most others. The collapse of 3 Icelandic banks in that year ranks among the world's greatest bankruptcies. And we don't even need our much used per capita measurement to support that fact. And maybe, just maybe, you economists are in an even worse position than we historians. At least we know our place within the strong confines of our academic world. We do not suffer from physics envy. We have no qualms about our place within the humanities. Well, and just possibly within the social sciences as well. And what does this mean? What is my point? Does this mean, for instance, that people's viewpoints are more or less equal? That even though we have spent years studying our discipline, followed by a career in that field, we still cannot claim mastery, cannot claim expertise? Of course not. But our mastery and expertise must go hand in hand with introspection and honest self-criticism. Actually, I think that would be a key characteristic of a true expert. And likewise, I think that experts are best when they accept their limitations, the limitations of what they know or think they know. At the same time, we must be proud of the knowledge we hold, the wisdom that we have constructed in our minds through dedication and hard work. We must defend the basis of constructive dialogue, diverse viewpoints and data, the acceptance that some facts are indisputable, no matter how much we value the importance of different opinions. So, I sincerely hope that during your conference, you will demonstrate your expertise, your knowledge and innovative thinking, your willingness to listen to others, to revise or change your ideas, to demonstrate the modesty that comes with true self-confidence. And finally, you are always welcome here in Iceland. If you come, I trust that you will be greeted warmly, that you will enjoy our nature and treat it with respect, that you will bring home fond memories and leave nothing here but good reflections, and chunks of your currency. Thank you.